Howdy folks, this is Michael Kreider for SlashGear.com, and today we're taking a look at the brand new HP Envy 14 Spectre. Now this is part of two distinct HP lines. One, it's part of the Envy line of their premium high-end notebooks, and two, it's part of their ultrabook offering, which up to now only consisted of the HP Folio 13. This is a little bigger, a little heavier, and in many ways it's a lot nicer. First of all, we're going to take a look at this top. Now, as you might be able to see in the video, this is actually pure glass. It's not plastic, it's not metal, it is glass. About a 1/4 inch of Gorilla Glass to be precise. Very strong. It is extremely fingerprint proof, or fingerprint prone. You can see the prints just kind of coming up there. Now they do buff out fairly easily, about 20 or 30 seconds, and I can get all the fingerprints off, but that's a consideration if you're buying a very stylish laptop, as this is. Alright, now on this side you can see there's quite a bit of ports here, especially when you consider it as an ultrabook. You've got a display port and an HDMI port, two options for getting video out, an Ethernet port, regular USB and USB 2.0, and your combined microphone headphone port. You do get a full-sized secure digital card, SD card slot, something you don't get on every ultrabook, so that's a nice consideration. The front has nothing but a rather stylish Beats logo. On the side, you get a volume mute button. This button brings up the Beats equalizer, and this is an analog dial for the volume itself. And other than that, and the power port, that's all you get. So on the back you can see some very small vents. This little port here can access the battery, and a couple of stereo speakers, and that is it. So let's open it up and take a look inside. Now, the thing that I absolutely love about the Envy 14 Spectre is its screen, and I'm going to see if we can zoom in and take a closer look. The screen is 14 inches. It is 1600 by 900, which is a very nice resolution, all things considered. There we go. And it is really, really bright, really, really sharp, really, really accurate. I mean, it's just a lovely, lovely screen and a really good resolution for this size. Lots of ultrabooks in the 13-inch size. You can only get 1366 by 768. A couple of them, like the ones from Asus, can go higher, but this is probably the best combination of resolution and screen size that I've seen in the ultrabook category. Alright, let's come out again. The rest of it is pretty premium too. The screen, of course, is more Gorilla Glass, and it goes nearly to the edge with this very slim bezel here on the sides, but not the top and bottom. The palm rest is also Gorilla Glass. An odd choice, but it's interesting, and I have to say I like it. The touchpad, again, Gorilla Glass. That makes it very much like the MacBook series of touchpads, and I have to say it's got to be one of the nicest I've ever used on a PC laptop. The keyboard is your pretty basic standard keyboard. It does have backlighting. You can see it'll turn on and off there. Nothing to write home about. It's certainly very usable. Not the most comfortable, but a long way from the worst comfortable that I've ever used. And here on the side you can see this Beats logo one more time. Aside from that, it's fairly standard. It's heavier than your basic ultrabook, but it's not so heavy that you would really consider it a concern. I happen to have the Dell XPS 13 ultrabook here, and as you can see, that screen size does make quite a difference as far as the overall size of the machine is. It's not quite as slim, but again, it is a very nice size. And I've got to say, as interesting as the top is, as fingerprint prone as it is, you get used to it, and that screen is just fabulous. Definitely one of the more important functions you've got here. Now, this is an ultrabook, which means it comes with Intel's Core architecture. It comes with SSD. No spin drive at all, but then you're sacrificing that for portability there. Quite a bit of RAM. You've got Intel's integrated graphics, which means you're not going to be doing any major gaming here. But for basic tasks, it'll handle just about everything you throw at it. And from the projections that I'm looking at, it looks like we're going to get between 6 and 7 hours of battery, which isn't the best, but it's pretty good for the size and for the form factor. So again, this is the HP Envy 14 Spectre. I'm Michael Kreider for Slash Gear. Thank you for watching.